amazing is this? Thank you so much for coming out and supporting us.
When I decided to leave the career world in January of 2012, my family thought I was nuts. Crazy, insane. What are you doing? Like, you got this great career, you got this great thing, like, you got money, it's all good. What are you doing? Like, you're nuts. And I was just like, look, I know it sounds crazy, but I want to go do something else. I feel like I reached my limit there. And I wanted to start my own business. With all this growth, I felt unstoppable. And I actually wanted to impact more lives. And I saw business as the access to do that, because I was able to reach more people and create something on my own and do something of my own, belief and my own initiation and things like that. And that excited me and terrified me. So I dove deeper into leadership, and I started to study Martin Luther King and JFK and Gandhi and these people. And I loved them. They inspired me, and they still do, and I still read up on them. But I got terrified because I started to see the gap close between them and me. I used to see them as superheroes and like having special powers and superhuman abilities, and like, then there was me, right?
And it was good. For several years, I was very happy. I was making change. I was advancing rapidly, learning a lot, very happy with what I was doing. But then the happiness started going away. And it wasn't the depression coming back. It wasn't the mental illness. I just lost my challenge. I had a great job, a great coworker, a great boss. I made great money, a regular paycheck. But it was like there's nowhere else for me to go. I contemplated law school. And I think it's just fate acting, because after I wrote my LSATs, after I made my application to law school, I found out I was pregnant. At this time, I had had several other children, so this would be number 4. Fate saved me over $100,000 in law school costs. Because the result would have been, I would have ended up in a position where I still wasn't happy, because even though I wanted to be a lawyer, I wanted to have those legal challenges, I loved the legal system, it wasn't what I was meant to be.
And that's when it got interesting, because then we started to tell people about our plans, and their reactions were interesting. People said things like, Canada? What are you going there for? And is that not awful far away? Well, yes, it's 3,000 miles away. Oh, see, I didn't know you had family in Canada. No, we don't have family in Canada. Really? But you must know people there. Well, no, but we're thinking maybe we'll get to know people when we get there. Well, you must at least have jobs to go to. Well, no, you see, we were thinking we would get jobs when we get there. Oh, my goodness, well, I can't imagine doing a thing like that. Oh, for goodness sake, it's so far away. Oh, I think you're taking a big chance. 2 young women on their own. Does your mother know about this? This is a Scottish thing, right? Does your mother know? Yeah. No, I was keeping it as a surprise for her. Of course my mother knew.
Then you have a son who is blessed with the power to transform the world. And he keeps quitting, and you don't know why. Then you die, and you think you're going to heaven, but they won't let you in, because I'm still stopping you. I'm still making you pay. I'm sorry, Dad, I thought I forgave you. I now discovered that I never did. So, Dad, I'm writing this letter to let you know that I forgive you, I love you, and I want you to be free. The gates of heaven are open for you. So, Dad, kick back in your lazy boy and watch your son make you proud. I'm not quitting anymore.
The other day, I came out of my house. That's no big event. I was walking to my car, and a cat was walking across the road. A tabby cat, to be specific. Now, this tabby cat was a little different than normal tabby cats. This tabby cat was walking on its hind legs, like a human being. I thought that was weird, too. I think you guys think so. This tabby cat had on a raincoat, a yellow raincoat. with white polka dots because it had rained the night before and I guess it wanted to be prepared. This tabby cat also sported black boots, black rubber boots. It was not to be outdone. It wanted to be prepared. And it had on a red fedora. Tabby cat, red fedora, black rubber boots, raincoat, polka dot, yellow and white. And as I looked down the street, I saw a car was on the way, and this tabby cat was sauntering across the road. Didn't really care, because if you were dressed like that, wouldn't you saunter too? And I thought, that cat's gonna get hit. And all of a sudden, boom, I got in my car and closed the door. I didn't want to see that mess. You probably saw that cat that I saw. Fictional, yes, but you made it real.
I was invited to participate in a leadership program, and they selected 25 women across Canada who were deaf and hard of hearing to go to Montreal and learn how to be community leaders in the deaf community. I had hardly spoken sign language, maybe 1 or 2 hours a year when I visited my family, because that was enough. And I thought, okay, so I packed my bags and I went to Montreal. Am I going to be deaf enough? Am I hard of hearing enough? Am I good enough to be in this community? Turns out, yes. They were really nice, and to this day, I'm still friends with a lot of them. They were inspiring women who were intelligent. They went to university. They were involved in their community. They were the leaders that we need in the deaf community. And this is not a lecture or a speech about deaf rights or deaf advocacy. That's something I would love if you all wanted to learn more about, to talk to me. But this is about me. And it took me a long time to figure out, wow, I have deaf friends for the first time in my life that have nothing to do with my family. They respect me, they love me, they support me. And that was really foundation shocking.
What I had done was I had sold $500,000 worth of lipstick. Now, all of the women in the room are sitting saying, no biggie, I got 3 in the bottom of my purse, please. Men are so much more impressed by that. Let me put it into perspective. If anybody's got one handy, pull it on out. If you put $500,000 worth of lipsticks end to end, you will end up with 4.5 times the height of the CN Tower. Who agrees? That's a lot of kissing. That's a lot of kissing. So, but thank you. So imagine my surprise when I walk in one day into my bathroom, putting on the finishing touches in the mirror before I head off, and realize, girl, you are miserable.
You know what? I know I already said this, but you're just amazing. So give yourselves and everybody who said anything to do with MoMondays a huge hand.